Troy, you're the lover man, so how do you feel about it?
You're the lover man.
I tuned in now to the Herbal Talk Show.
Hello, everyone.
Thank you, Yuri. Appreciate you.
All right, Troy.
Shout out to the Herbal Tea Podcast in the building. EarthTone.
Hey.
Peezy.
What's happening, people?
On Verse TV.
More ass in the air, ass on the floor.
Putting them little baby cakes on the screen.
Yo, what's going on? It's your man EarthTone.
And it's your man Peezy.
And we are the hosts of the Herbal Tea Podcast. Hey, y'all tuned in to Verse TV, man.
Verse TV, let's get it.
Make sure y'all rate and subscribe, and don't forget to comment, man. Check us out.
Check us out all day and tomorrow.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Troy's Music, and if you hear my voice, you know what that means. It's time for the Herbal Talk Show. Whoop, whoop, whoop. It's about to go down. It's our YouTube show. We do it each and every week. And this week, we got the Herbal Tea Podcast in the building. Outside of myself and your girl Yuri, we got EarthTone and we got Peezy, y'all. So, we're going to get things right to the point, right to it, with Yuri, with the Homo's bedtime.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and kick things off with the Homo's bedtime. How does never go to bed mad manifest for you in your relationships? If ever. At what point into a relationship might that logic reasonable, if ever? Okay, so for me, I don't believe in going to bed mad. You don't know if that person's gonna wake up the next morning, and you don't want that on your conscience if they die. You don't want to go to sleep with that in your heart because it's going to just manifest more evil and negative thoughts in your sleep, and you're going to wake up contemplating even stuff that you already forgiven your partner about or whatever. Like, and by the way, that's from last week, you know. So no, I don't think so. I think you should go to bed, you know, at peace with a sound mind and all that great stuff. So I think it's important at all times to, you know, not close your eyes in a negative way, whether it's, you know, fear or whatever. I don't think you should close your eyes and sleep. If it's nothing positive, don't sleep on it. And I don't care if you sleepy, because if you sleepy and you die tomorrow,
wake your ass.
I'm not going to be able to. I'm going to be like, oh my God, he was so mad at me. I put him to sleep permanently because he was so angry. Like, I don't care how sleepy you are, you cannot go to sleep.
Okay.
So, I mean, Troy, you're the lover man, so how do you feel about it?
You're the lover man.
I am the lover man of the show. I always believe in love. EarthTone, you know, I believe in love. And see, you know, I think that love is for everybody. It's something for everyone. But I'm one of those people that strongly believe in, like, my biggest thing for you is that I don't want to get mad because I don't want to be in a situation where something happens, or when I don't see you, or you don't make up, I don't make anything happens. So I don't want to have that negative energy on me to have to deal with on top of everything else. So I do agree with I agree with you, Yuri. I don't care if you're tired. My thing is, like, if I came from work and it's on my heart and I can't sleep, yeah, we're going to talk about it. But if you already sleep and it's something I feel like we're going to talk about tomorrow, we will. But I'm not going to sit here and talk like Peezy. I'm going to tell you about the situation he's been in where he did it for hours, talked about it for hours, and still. But you know what? I'm going to let him talk. Peezy, can you tell us about the situation about you were in where you had that you know was in a relationship where you had a conversation was like this and what happened?
Hey, y'all. I think that, yes, I was in a relationship, and that is something that my ex used to believe in a lot. And honestly, the way I felt about it then, and I think it hasn't changed, that might just be a lack of growth or whatever. But if I die while I'm talking to you, what's the difference? Because I didn't go to bed. And sleep, in my opinion, you need it, because if you don't get enough sleep, you're going to die early anyway. So, it's nice to think that if you talk about your feelings, and I'm all about that, even if it does get a little late. But I think some things you need a little bit of time to clear your mind. And sleep is kind of like an equalizer in that sense. It kind of helps you wash stuff down a little bit. And relationships end for a whole lot of reasons. It can't be attributed. The relationship didn't end because we didn't talk about enough things before we went to sleep. So I think it's bigger than that, you know, in my sense. So while sometimes, yeah, we should talk about things just for the sake of the relationship, I think sometimes it might be a little bit, you know, you kind of have to just let things work themselves out and hope for the best, because whatever's going to happen is going to happen regardless. That's my thing.
I disagree. You do not need. I don't care if you die while I'm talking to you. We need to have a pre-game. We need to have a pre-game discussion before you go to sleep. Okay, if I cheated on you, we need to talk about it or whatever. So at least it's lighter on your heart, and we didn't kind of put it in the air. Then, if you want to do a full shabam tomorrow, that's fine. But it needs to be spoken upon, not sitting and stirring in your spirit. No.
If you cheated on me, that's a whole nother thing. That's a whole this will be 32, 48, 64 hours of talking, because you know I'm gonna argue about that until the cows come home. Especially if you cheated on me. So I'm just saying.
Okay.
We would not sleep for a week.
You can start it with a simple question just to get it. Why did you do it? And then just for that answer, or you know, what were you thinking? And then just let it be that one question. Don't go to arguing or whatever. And you just think about that question, that answer overnight while you sleep, because it's not necessarily negative, but it's like, okay, so they said that they feel like I don't love them. Okay, the way I used to. Okay, let me think about, like, that's better than, you cheated on me? Like, that's, at least you're not thinking like that. At this point, you're like trying to dissect what they're saying instead of being angry.
Wow, y'all took it to the extreme. It could be something as light as, look, you ate the last corner of the peach cobbler that we brought home from the family get together, and you know I was saving that shit, and I wanted to eat it, and you went ahead and ate that shit, and I'm gonna sit and I'm gonna stew, and I'm gonna go to sleep mad, and I don't give a fuck what you think about it, because you're gonna get this silent treatment. Like, sometimes you need a cool off. It could be something simple as that. You know what I'm saying? Like saying, hey, we can't go to bed mad. I don't think that would be great if you didn't do that, but like realistically, chances are y'all gonna be going to bed angry quite a few nights. And it is what it is. Like, that's kind of part of a relationship. Like, you can't, that could be one of the things you shoot for, but is it necessarily gonna happen in reality? Not really. But I think it's two different things to like go to sleep angry and then have an issue and not talk about it. Like, you should definitely always communicate an issue with your partner. Absolutely. Like, that should be the first thing you do. Like, that's kind of one of the worst things you can do. And I'm guilty of that myself. Like, not talking about issues and being upfront, especially the moment things happen. Like, at least just talk about it, get it out in the air. If you want to go back into your corners after that, then fine, but you definitely need to talk about it and get the, like you said, get the juices going, so you can start thinking about it and kind of, because you got to think about it in order to resolve it and, get through it. So you definitely need to talk about it. But sometimes you need to go to bed angry and cool off and, let it breathe a little bit. Maybe, he need to go sleep his ass on the couch and you sleeping in the bed. Like, you know what I mean? Y'all need to cool off for a little bit and come back in the morning. But I don't think it's as drastic as like some people might make it seem, like go to bed angry.
Yeah. I think you're right about that. Ultimately, I think it definitely has its, everybody, there's levels to it.
Yeah.
Just understand and know that, communication is key in any relationship, whether it's a romantic, platonic, with you and God, or Allah, whoever it may be. Communication is key no matter what it is. So with that being said, Yuri's going to read the question one more time. If those of you listening want to be a part of it, please comment, like, subscribe, and we're going to get back to you.
Hey.
Okay, so
Can we just talk? Can we just talk? Can we just... Got my feelings. All right.
Okay, for everybody that's tuning in, the question was, how does never go to bed mad manifest for you in your relationships, if ever? And at what point into a relationship might that logic reasonable, if ever? So, you all that's tuning in, if you have any questions, you have anybody that you agree with on here, most definitely it should be Peezy. You should not agree with Peezy. But if y'all do agree, go ahead and let us know who you agree with or your own personal stories, whatever. We like to hear it. So I guess we're gonna go ahead and move on over to Troy with the homos females rappers.
Don't you know that from coast to coast, where there's dope, there's hope. Where there's dope, there's hope. Sheesh. Wait. Is it lit? Is it lit? Is it lit? Is it lit? You're in the presence of black excellence. When you hear it, there's no reason to be second guessing it. I want you to check for this. I'm better than I ever